good morning. Can you give me a thumbs up to let me know that you're in the feed and that you're with me this morning? In terms of the workout, you are going to need, if you have one, a long loop band. If you've got a couple of different resistance, different thicknesses, then grab a couple. For upper body, you probably want the thinnest one. For some lower body stuff, you might want to go thicker. If you've got one that has handles, then that's all cool as well. And maybe something to step up onto, but don't worry if you haven't got anything to step up onto. I will give you an alternative for that. And make sure if it is something you're going to step up onto, can you make sure it's something that's like stable and solid. Yeah, cool. We will be getting going in 2 minutes. Okay guys, we're going to get ready in 1 minute. So again, can I get a thumbs up? I see Sally's in the feed this morning, and a couple of other of you. If you're actually doing the workout with me this morning, give me a thumbs up and let me know that you're all with me. Okay, let's get going. So this morning's workout, as I mentioned earlier, I'll just grab them a second. For anyone who's just joined, if you have got a long loop band, beneficial. If you've got one with handles on, then grab that one as well. With the long loop band, don't go for the thickest one that you've got. Just go for maybe a medium or a light band. We can increase the intensity by just shortening it. If you haven't got any bands, don't worry about it. And as I mentioned, some sort of step-up box or something to step up onto. If it's a chair, just make sure it's stable. Everything's set into sections of 3 minutes this morning with a minute's rest. So we've got 5 rounds to get through. Each 3-minute section will contain 2 exercises, and those 2 exercises will work on a pyramid format, working from low reps to a higher rep range. So for example, the first 2 exercises we're going to be doing this morning is a banded push-up and a banded squat. We're going to be working on a pyramid going up, so we're going to do 1 banded push-up, 1 banded squat, 2 banded push-ups, 2 banded squat, and you're going to keep going for the full 3 minutes, so we'll see where we get to. You can either challenge yourself to keep up with me, or just work at your own pace, or challenge yourself to do better than me. It's entirely up to you. So we're going to get going. We've got about a minute until I start, and I'll demonstrate the first 2 exercises for you, and I'll be working with you. So if you, I'll be here. Okay. So first 2 exercises: banded push-up, bring the band around the back. Pop the band. Nice good firm grip on the end of the band. Bring yourself down onto your mat, on your knees or on your feet, whichever suits. You bring yourself down towards the floor and then push yourself back up. So it increases the intensity at the top of the push-up. You will then flip the band around. We'll need a little bit of a quick transition today. Feet, squat stance. This long loop band, bring it over the top. And then you can squat with it. If it's got handles on it, then bring the handles up and hold them, what we call a front rack position. So elbows up in front, and then we can squat with it like so. Or if it's got handles on it for your push-up, ignore the handles, bring it around the back, and put your hands down on top of the band, and then utilize it like so. Okay, let's get this clock started. Remember, we're going up in increments of 1. So 1 push-up, 1 squat, 2 push-ups, 2 squats, and we're going to keep going and see how far we get within those 3 minutes. Then we get a minute's rest, and we're going to follow a similar format, working through lots of other lovely exercises this morning. So I'm going to work with my lighter band. We've got 30 seconds. Okay, first 3 minutes is just about to start, so bring the band around the back and let's do this. So bring yourself down onto the mat, do your first push-up. So 1, bring yourself up into a standing position, bring the band around, step yourself through, squat stance, 1. Take yourself out, flip the band around, going down into 2. 1 and 2. Again, get good at the transition of the band. Feet come back through, back over the top of the head, resting down just below the neck. 1 and 2. Fantastic. Bring it back over, flip it around, hold it into position just around the shoulder blades. 1, 2, and 3. Back up. Feet go in. Side so you can see me. Band goes over the top. Now if you haven't got a band this morning, you've probably already worked out you can do this without the band. So band around. 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. 4 squats. Feet go in, band goes over. You haven't got the band, don't worry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fantastic. Bring yourself back out. We're up to 5 reps now. Hands go through, hands go around the back, and down. Try to do full range. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step yourself back through. Top. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. We're up to 6. We've got 45 seconds on the clock. Bring your hands back round. Hands go down. Brace that core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back up. Band goes round into our 6 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well done. We've got time to do 7 push-ups. Bring the band around, put the hands down. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, first little section done. Take a little rest, grab yourself your water bottle, take a drink, and I'll introduce the next bit. Sweaty already? Okay, so the other two movements we're going to work on now is what we call the yoga push-up. Now, yoga push-up, we start in a high plank position, and we push our hips back, and the head comes between our arms, more into a pike position. Send the hips back into high plank position, hips go back, high plank position. In between, we're going to be doing a side lunge. For a side lunge, make sure you start with your feet together if you've got a small space. Chest up nice and tall, we step to the side. Outside leg bends. Keep our torso up right if we can do. Hips will go back. Okay. This time, we're going up in twos. So we're going to do 2 yoga push-ups and 2 lateral lunges, 4, 6, 8, and so on. Okay, let's do this. So, we're going to bring yourself down into a high plank position. We're going to go 1 and 2. Bring yourself up, chest up tall, feet together, step out to the side. 1 and 2. Okay, brilliant. Back down again into the high plank position, into your yoga push-up. Now we start with a nice firm braced core. We're going for 4. 1, 2, 3. Really push those hips back. 4. Bring yourself back up into a standing position, feet together, and we're going for 4 lateral lunges. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we're going down for 6. Again, high plank position. Start with a nice braced core. Push the hips back. Head comes between the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, standing position. Feet together, we're going for 6 lateral lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well done. Okay, 8 reps. Again, back down off the mat. Squeeze those glutes, keep that core nice and braced, and then you're going to push back with the hands, and the hips go high. Head goes between the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Okay, bring yourself up. 8 lateral lunges. 1, 2, keep that inside leg straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we've got to 10. Hands go down, feet together. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's finish this round off with 10 lateral lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, take the rest. You've got a minute's rest on the clock. take some water on board, and I'll introduce you to the next exercises. Okay, so while you're having a drink, the two next exercises we call a prone W. Prone means that you're on your front. W is the shape that you'll be making with your arms as you're bringing them back. As you bring them back, you want to draw your shoulder blades together and imagine you're putting your elbows into your back pockets. So I'm down onto the floor, I squeeze my glutes, I bring my chest off the floor, and I'm drawing my arms back into my back pockets. My chest stays off the floor by using my glutes. Bring myself up. I'm going to couple that with a step up. So that's where our bench comes in, alternating on the feet. If you haven't got a bench, you could do it as a lunge with a knee raise. So we step it back, and then bring the knee up in front. Step it back, bring the knee up in front. The range on the reps today for this one is going up in 3. So we're going to go 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on, okay? Are we ready? 3 minutes. Bring yourself down onto the mat. Squeeze your glutes, bring your chest off the floor, arms extended in front, elbows into back pockets. 1, 2, and 3. Bring yourself off the floor, step ups. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, down onto the floor again, we're doing 6. So, my feet are together at the back, my glutes are squeezed, my chest is off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Try and remember which leg you finished your step up on. Going back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we're going down into 9. Back down onto the mat. Make sure your bottom's nice and squeezed and tight to keep that chest off the ground. And go 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Getting back onto the step ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, we're going down for 12. We've just got over a minute on the clock. Down onto the floor and back into all prone Ys. Sorry, W's, my apologies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, back into step ups. 12. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And step it down. Okay, we've got 22 seconds. So let's go in for a set of 15 on the W's to finish. So bring that chest up. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Take your rest. Well done, guys. You have got a minute's rest. Woo. Okay, you're going to need your band again. Two exercises. So how we're having a drink, I'll demonstrate. One is a shoulder press and one is a deadlift. The band over the top, your feet through. For your shoulder press, you're going to bring your hands under the band. We're going to be pressing up and bringing down in front. So imagine you've got a barbell or a dumbbell. Elbows are slightly up in front, pushing up over the head. Again, the same as we always do, make sure that head finishes through the window. For our deadlift, just pop the band over the back. Now if you've got handles on it, we'll just have to hold the handles here for the shoulder press, and you'll be pressing up above the head. Okay, for your deadlift, you have a choice. So feet come back together. If you've got the band on around your neck, then that's absolutely fine. We can push the hips back into a hinge position and then come back up and squeeze our glutes at the top. Push the hips back, squeeze your glutes at the top. If you want to hold the band out the way, that helps a little bit. Stops it rubbing against you. Send the hips back, squeeze the glutes, okay? If you've got one that's got handles on it, you'll want to bring the handles down to the side and grab hold of the actual band instead. Stand up, hold it with some tension, push the hips back, squeeze the glutes. You can see from the side, push the hips back, squeeze the glutes at the top. So with the handles, ditch the handles off probably because the tension probably won't be there for the deadlift. Send the hips back, so imagine you're pushing your bottom towards the wall. Stand up, squeeze your glutes, push it back, stand up. You should have enough tension on there that it feels like it's giving you enough resistance. It's actually making it hard. And again, for your shoulder press, you can stand on the band, just with one foot, like what normally works, and then you can push up above the head, and then back down again, push up, and back down. I'm going to choose to do it with the loop band. Okay, rep range for this one now is we're going to work 4, 8, 12, and so on. So working in sets of 4s, going up. So I'm with you, remember, so it's all good. So let's start with the shoulder press. I've got my feet in, I'm going to bring the band up in front and I'm going to press up for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm now going to bring it down behind my neck, because I can do with the loop band. If you can't, remember, bring it down to the side and hold the band just slightly to my waist, just to stop it flipping forward. Push my hips back, stand up, squeeze my glutes. 3 and 4, fantastic. Okay, back in front, I'm going for 8. I'll stand to the side so you can see me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, if you don't like the band around your neck for doing your deadlifts, grab it as close down to your feet as you possibly can. Stand up, still that hinge position, push the hips back, so I'm going to do 8. 1, 2. Remember your back needs to stay nice and flat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, I'm going to bring it round back in front. We're going to go for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Back down into that deadlift position. So grab the band close to the bottom. We want lots of tension for our deadlift. We've got a minute on the clock. Let's do it. 12. 1, 2. Really push those hips back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Fantastic. Okay. We're into our 16. We've got 40 seconds on the clock. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, 16 deadlifts to finish on this round. Again, send those hips back, squeeze your glutes at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay. You've got a minute's rest. Okay, final 2 exercises. No bands, no benches, just yourself. 2 exercises going up in increments of 5, so we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, as far as we can get with it. You've got a mountain climber. Hands down onto the mat, feet together, knees come into your chest. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other exercise you'll be doing is a bear hold with shoulder taps. For a bear hold, hands are directly underneath my shoulders, toes are directly underneath, knees are directly underneath my hips. I'm going to come up onto my toes, so my knees are just slightly off the ground and my shins are parallel, and I'm going to shoulder tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so quite a bit of a burner on the shoulders. We're going to start the 3 minutes. Have a little bit more water. Okay, we've got 3 minutes of work and then we're going to have a lovely stretch out. So let's bring ourselves down. 5 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into our bears. So hands underneath my shoulders, knees under my hips. I'm coming up just on my toes. Bring my knees off the ground. I'm going to tap for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back down into my mountain climber. This time I'm doing 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands go on the shoulders. Bring myself up. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. 15 on the shoulder taps. Again, bring yourself up, make sure you're nice and braced to the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 20. Halfway point, you've got 90 seconds left. So bring yourself up, let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 4, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, into your bears. So, carefully bring yourself up, let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, and 20. That's getting tough. Anyone else's mat slippery? Okay, we've got 1 minute on the clock. So, we're going for 25 this time. Bring yourself up into your mountain climber. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 17, 18, 19, 21, 25. Okay. I've got 25 on the bear hold with shoulder tap. Make sure you tight through the midline. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. We're going to do 30 mountain climbers to finish. Bring yourself up. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 11, 12, brilliant, guys. Well done. I hope you're as sweaty as I am. That was tough this morning. But a good start to the long weekend. I hope you're all got lots of good stuff to be doing around the house this weekend, and you're staying in and staying safe. Remember, the more we stay at home, the quicker this will be over and the quicker we'll go back to normal lives. So please don't make any unnecessary journeys. I think the police are going to be particularly hot this weekend. I'm going to have a good stretch out now. Okay, so let's have a lovely stretch out. So bring yourself into half kneeling position. You want your leading foot in front, your shin in a vertical position. And you want to shuffle your other leg back a little bit further just to open up. You should feel a stretch all the way through the hip, potentially a little bit through the quad. You're going to now bring the chest down. Our leading elbow is going to run down the side of the leg. We call this one the world's greatest stretch. So elbow comes down as far as you can get it. And if you want to add a little bit extra into it, we can do it with spinal rotation. So we can actually draw the arm up towards the ceiling. And then back down again. We're just going to do 5 on each side. Swap it over onto the other side, bring the other leg forward. Again, keeping that shin in a nice vertical position. Send the other leg back a little bit, increase that stretch through the hip. Use your other hand for support, bringing the elbow down as far as you can. Holding there for a few seconds before rotating the arm up towards the ceiling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, brilliant. Okay, let's do a quad stretch. So for you guys who struggle to be in a kneeling position, that's absolutely fine. You can do it in a standing position, or you can grab a towel. We're going to do a quad stretch. You can lie on your side. You can actually bring a towel around the bottom of the foot. You can use it for something more like a handle. Strain your other leg out. Keep your knees together and then pull in towards your bottom. For you guys who find that stretch doesn't really seem to do a lot, you find your heel all the way to your bottom and you're not feeling any kind of intensity through the front, and you are able to kneel, a much better stretch. Having the heels just outside of your bottom, sit your bottom down in between the heels, and we're going to walk it back. And if you can, the aim is to get to the stage where you can actually come all the way down onto the mat. If that's too intense, bring yourself back up again, make sure you keep your knees together and just utilise your hands as a bit of a prop. here. Carefully bring yourself out of that one. Make sure you've got a little bit more space for this one. We're going to do what we've got a twisted cross, designed to stretch out upper body and also through the lower back area as well. Try and do it from the side so you can actually see me. So lying down onto the front, arms go out to the side. So I'm going to send my left arm out to the side, my right hand I'm going to use to push my body over. I'm going to bring my right leg over the back. Sorry, my left leg over the back. No, right leg. Yeah, sorry, right leg. Losing it this morning. I'm just going to hang out here for 30 seconds. Back in, other side, and we use that hand to push yourself over, bring the leg over the back if you can. Okay, carefully bring yourself out of that one. We've got one more task. Let's set 2 minutes on the clock. What we're going to do, it's one of my favourites at the moment, we're going to bring yourself into a squat stance. You're going to bring yourself down, and we're going to stay down here for just for 2 minutes, on my usual 10. Try and get the hips down as low as possible. You can use your hands as a little bit of a prop in front if it helps, but then make sure you're not slumping forward. Try and sit more chest proud, shoulders back. You can use your elbows to push out on your knees to help open up the hips and to hold a little bit, steady yourself a little bit more. While you're in this position, if you need to, you can rock the feet up onto your toes. A little bit. Just help the ankles out a little bit. Okay. We've got another minute. Final thing for you to do today. 35 seconds. Another 30 seconds. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now don't just completely jump up. I would recommend coming down to the bottom, extend the legs carefully in front, give them a little bit of a shake out. Brilliant, guys, well done. Got any questions? Chuck them in the comments box for me. A little look. Anyone's got anything for me this morning? I hope you all really enjoyed that. I want to come forward. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed that this morning. I really enjoyed doing that for you. I will be here on Monday, even though it's a bank holiday. Sorry, not bank holiday. You guys call it public holiday. I apologise, that's the British in me. So yeah, we will be here. Hey Kaylee. Who else we had this morning? We've had Sally, we've had Kaylee. Sally's band wasn't long enough. That's all right, Sally. I'm sure you still muddled through. Good work for being here. Brilliant, guys. Actually, while I'm here, what I'll do is what I probably should have shown you, is if your band is not long enough, you may need to do like a single version. So you may find you can't go up like so. So when doing something like a shoulder press, you can just link it on one side and do like a single arm press. You might find you've got enough slack in the band to be able to do that. Same as on these guys as well. Just because they've got handles on both sides doesn't mean you can't just step onto one side and utilise it as a single arm movement. So I'll make a note for next time for any of you guys whose bands are a little bit short, to give you a few more options in terms of how you utilise the bands. So yeah, so if I'm doing anything double arm and my band isn't long enough, I can always swap it to a single arm movement. You could also, for shoulders, if the band isn't long enough and it only comes up to chest height, you can treat it as an upright row. So they're my two go-tos for a shorter band. Any other questions this morning or anything else anyone wants to know? No? Okay. Have a fantastic Easter weekend. I'll be here, said Monday morning, for you guys who want to do a workout on a public holiday, and if you need me in the meantime, I'll be doing some work today. So for you guys who I've promised to do some stuff for, I'll get that with you today, and you know where I am if you need me. Have a fantastic Friday. Stay safe, stay in, and make sure if you do go out, it's for something that you actually need to go out for. See you later, bye.